Hello, and we are live, it looks like. So let me start getting this all shared out and everything, and we will begin. Awesome. Alright, let's make sure that the audio and everything is working pretty well, because we may just have to adjust that. Which one? This is just the mic aux. So let's go up a little more. Close that. How are we doing today, guys? Can you hear me pretty well? How's life going? I'm gonna start getting this shared out, and then we're gonna begin. All right, we're gonna like speed run this. All right, so let's see. We got it there. Let's share it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Crank that shit up again. Still a bit low. Alright, man. I thought I did that, but okay. I literally did that. It's right here. So we'll just keep going up and up and up and up. Alright, holy shit. How is that sounding, man? Is that pretty good? Alright. Pretty good? Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's get this going. It shouldn't be that long of a live, but, we'll see how things go. Let's get that sharing right there, and... Better. Hell yeah, man. Great to hear that. Alright. Give me just a second. The heck is this? Oops. We got the mic right there. Alright. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was like, what the heck is going on? What's up, Jeremy Turner? Thanks for joining in the stream today. I appreciate it. Thanks for helping me fix the audio for a second as well. We'll get started in just a second. Okay. That should be all set up and shared. So we're going to start beginning here right now. Alright, guys. Welcome. My name is Arceus Rules. If you guys don't know, if you do know, then welcome back. We're going to start talking about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards and my honest thoughts, as you guys heard from on the channel. What's up, man? This shouldn't be a long stream, but we'll see how things go. Thanks for joining, Alex. I appreciate it. So we're just going to go bottom to top, alright? So, I'm just going to kind of, we'll go through, the nominees, what I personally think should have won. Even objectively speaking, what, some categories are. So, best voice actor, sorry, no, I'm not trying to be, offensive, but I haven't watched any of these in other languages besides English and Japanese. So, we're going to start with the English performance, alright? Okay, so... We had Alexis Tipton, which I think is awesome. We had, I thought, is Emmy Lowe? I thought that was a Japanese voice actress. Am I just dumb? Really? Am I retarded? I thought... No, she is... No, I'm dumb. I'm done. I know who she is. So you had Alexis Tipton, as Reze. You had Demon Slayer. I guess that was Akasa. You had Morgan Berry as one of the girls from Sanda, Emmy Lowe as Mao Mao, Justin Briner, and Hikaru. I only see MHA, Chainsaw Man, Apothecary, and Dove, so I chose Emmy. I think Emmy Lowe is a fantastic voice actor. She's in a lot of great things. So she's definitely one of the ones. I'm actually really surprised I didn't go Justin Briner here because it's My Hero's last season and stuff like that. Emmy Lowe was probably a second pick, with mine being Alexis Tipton. But hey, it's a voice actor. Demon Slayer got the award. I have not seen the movie, so I don't know. I don't really have a I don't really have a problem with this one, so it's whatever. Demon Slayer's got some great voice acting, so it's whatever. But I personally think Emmy Lowe or Alexis Tipton honestly should have been in there. Even Justin Briner's pretty good. All right, Japanese, not that one. Man, they have a lot of... Look, Taro Sakamoto won something. Japanese, Aoyuki, that's who I was confusing it for. So, let me make sure that all the chat's pulled. Alright, cool. Alright, so, Japanese voice actor, right? We got Aoyuki, which I'm actually really happy that she won. Second contender could have been Reina Ueda. I'm sorry if I'm butchering names here. I love her. I think she's an amazing voice actress, and I think she was the voice of Reze? I think. Because otherwise I don't know who she would have been, because I don't think she's Makima or Power. Yeah. Yeah. I love Reina. I think she's awesome. But exactly, I'm exactly happy with Aoyuki. Mao Mao, her voice actor, besides Mao Mao, I've seen her in other works, is fantastic. So I'm really happy that she won that one. But other than that, I really think that Reina was a good pick. I wonder, was Daiki? Was that Bakugo? Because I'm trying to remember in My Hero, because I think that's Luffy. But I think no, that's got to be Deku. I think that's Deku. Oh, Takapi as well. Then yeah, man, that Takapi got robbed, but we'll get to that. Ending sequence. Again, not really surprised. My Hero one. Music is subjective, so I'm not really that mad about when it comes to music. I have very different music tastes from what most people are from. I'm very out there. So yeah. But I didn't really listen to My Hero's ending theme song as much as I did. I do think Beautiful Colors was fine, but out of all of these, I personally think Dress Up Darling, Donadon, and even Solo Leveling were three good ones that I personally listened to. I did vote for Donadon because I do think that was the most catchiest / stylistic one of them all, personally, in my opinion. But again, I really wouldn't have been mad if any of these, I don't really remember what actors was, but again, I really wouldn't have been mad at any of these. Even Dress Up Darling's ending was really good, and the stylistic choice of, or stylisticness of it was really beautiful, honestly. I chose my Dress Up Darling's ending. Visuals was so exactly, man. It was memed on a lot, bro. I think I shared this out with everyone. Yeah, I did. Okay, awesome. Okay, so, so moving forward, like I said, don't really personally have a problem. On the way, Aina by the end, or Aina, the end, again, don't really have a personal problem. Though, I really liked Soul Leveling's opening, for this one, just because I love Lisa, and even Stray Kids, I think it was Felix. That was such a great opening, man. Witch Watch, that was one that, I looped a lot throughout the year, but opening 2 was definitely my personal favorite of the two. Mirage, bro, did this one get robbed. Holy shit, man, because, Call of the Night's OST, its soundtrack, the openings and the endings are really, really good for Call of the Night. So that's really disappointing. Again, when it comes to Gacha Octa, I think opening 2 is a lot better. Just like Witch Watch. And even opening 1 of the My Hero opening was really good. So these were really great picks. One thing I will say about this year is that I do think they had better picks. And like I said, these are 6 different ones, so 6 different series, 6 different openings. You even know Witch Watch really wasn't even big throughout the year and stuff like that. Same with Call of the Night. So it's really cool to see stuff like this on the chart. So I really appreciate that. But again, speaking of the winner on the way, I don't have a problem. It's just not my personal preference for Donadon. I think it deserved it, I guess. Best score. So the biggest thing we've been that's been going online for best score, and personally, I gotta disagree with this, man. I still haven't seen the movie, but I have listened to some of the soundtrack that has come from the movie, and good on the movie for having popularity and great soundtrack and just being Demon Slayer, I guess. But man, what an L take. Like seriously, what an L take. Because Chainsaw Man, I mean, you're gonna probably hear me sound like a broken record when I say this, but Chainsaw Man got robbed. We all know it got robbed. We got the in the pool. What was it? In the Pool OST song, which was really good, along with several other songs I can't think about, like, the name at the top of my head, but the movie soundtrack was just godly. It was awesome, and it was definitely very memorable, and it definitely deserved an award, absolutely. I love Yuki Kadra, but Kensuke Ushio for Chainsaw Man was right there. I absolutely agree, and I think he also did Gachi Akita's stuff, if I remember. I think they both worked on it together. I don't personally remember what I chose, so I'm gonna pull it up here on my phone real quick for the awards, just so I can take a look. Because for Best Voice Actor, English, Japanese, I gave Chainsaw Man. Best Ending, I gave Dawn. Best Opening, I gave Witch Watch. Best Score, I gave Chainsaw Man. So, I'm over here, like, oh, man. Ushio worked on Dawn, actually. Oh, that's what it was. You're right. Yes, my bad. I knew he worked on some other one, so I wasn't sure which one, though. So, yes. So, like I said, I voted Chainsaw Man. I do think Gotchak was fine. Solo Leveling was okay. Dawn was really good. And I still haven't watched Apothecary, so I don't know what the soundtrack is like. But yeah, just another L. It should have been Chainsaw Man. I'm not gonna go on and on. Iris Out, absolutely deserved. I believe I gave it that for my thing as well. Yeah. So Iris Out absolutely deserved. Have no problem. I do think that, again, maybe Soul Leveling could have been in there, but out of everything, I absolutely think, Chainsaw Man deserved that category, so I'm glad it, got that. Must Protect, this category needs to die. Why? Just, I think this is I don't know how many times Anya's won this award, but, dude, man. Wagari was right there, and no one else made sense personally, in my personal opinion, dude. I chose Iris Out, although I've been favoring Jaina Doe as of recently. Isn't it that's the other Chainsaw Man one? Yeah, you're right. I do remember that one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah. I agree with you, man. I agree. But I still would choose Iris Out. Yeah, like I said, this category needs to die. Like I said, this made the most sense, I guess, that Anya won. But seriously, Midoriya can fight for himself. Suika had that time skip in part 2, or I don't know if this is referencing part 1's visual or part 2. But Suika grew up and she clearly handled herself on her own. Mao literally injects herself with poison. So yeah. And the kids need to be saved from fucking Takapi, man. So, all of these made really no fucking sense, in my personal opinion, which is why I chose Wagari, and it's just whatever. This category just fucking sucks. I hope it dies next year, but it's not. Best supporting character. Something that I actually did not, vote for, because I did vote for Gigi, from Danadon, because I just love Danadon so much. But I wouldn't argue with this. I think Bakugo, just for it being the final season, the arcs and moments that he had for the final season, I absolutely agree, and I can't agree. I can't really agree more and argue with it. Engine was pretty cool. I haven't watched much of Apothecary, but I think I know who this is. This was the brown hair girl. I think that was around Mao. Genshi, I don't fucking care. And Turbo Granny was fine. So like I said, these were fine. Best main character, Mao Mao, was a very big surprise to me, because I'm like, oh wow, like they're actually taking Apothecary seriously. I'm so glad Jen Wu did not win this. Fuck him as a main character. I'm just not a fan of him at all. He's just not a good character in my opinion. Rudo is a great character, but I did not vote for him. Mao Mao or Momo is also one, and so is Deku. But I voted Okarun because I just love Okarun. He's awesome. But like I said, Momo. Like I said, I like all of them. I like all of them except Jin Woo. Just haven't watched Apothecary, but I think Mao Mao was a good surprise. I was actually really surprised, so I'm glad someone won. That wasn't Jinwoo. Best slice of life, not really surprised. Spy Family. The only thing I really have a personal problem with it is that season 3 really, you're just mad Sung Jinwoo could take your girl. That is true, but not really. That is true. But Brittany hates soul leveling. She dropped it in season 2, so no, that would never happen. What I'm really pissed off, honestly, or just upset for, is that Season 3 really wasn't slice of life. I had this argument when Spy Family was airing, and personally, in my opinion, it just was more action, and basically everything that was leading up to Spy Family from what we saw in Season 1, Episode 1, basically pays off in this season, with like the boss, the meeting Damien's father, Anya getting close to Damien, a lot of the things that like we were waiting for finally happened. There was a lot more action in this season, which is why I'm just like this. Like, I get it is a slice of life show, but like at the same time, Season 3 was way more focused, I think, on action, which is why I'd have to disagree. And Shirley, I never watched, but I heard it was very slice of life. Blue Box, kind of. I get it, but like, I don't know. I guess it's slice of life. It's just not. Like if I think slice of life, the first thing I'm not thinking about is Blue Box. So, Dress Up Darling, I think, is the one I voted for because it felt more slice of life to me, especially Season 2. City Animation, never finished, but I could absolutely see that being a good option. And Fragrant Flower was also a good slice of life, but I would put it more romance, so yeah. So, I don't know. That's the only problem I have with that one. Not really that triggered. So far, right now, like I said, it's actually been a decent, award show besides in the poll. Wait, why did it say it didn't share? What the? Oh, it did. I don't know what the heck people were talking about. That's weird. So basically, hold on just a second. I don't know what someone was asking for the link, so hold on a second. We got that, and then we got him. So there we go. So then they officially got it now. Now I can continue. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So best drama. Apothecary getting best drama makes sense. Again, haven't watched it, but I get it. So Orb got robbed. Let's just say Orb absolutely got robbed. So I'm a little pissed about that. At the same time, Takapi got robbed in this category, and even Blue Box to an extent. But again, I haven't watched Apothecary, so I wouldn't fucking know, but this is the only category Orb got on, so it was more of like, I hope this gets something at the very least. Hey there, I also voted for Apothecary. I'm glad Apothecary won. I just personally was just like, Orb was right there. Like I said, Blue Box felt more of a drama to me than romance. So I thought that would have been a good pick. And same thing with Takapi. But I was like, if Takapi's not going to win this, hopefully he could win some like earlier award when we get to. But obviously that never happened. So, yeah, fuck that. And yeah. So Apothecary won best drama. That's fine. Don't have a problem with that. Let's see. ReZero best Isekai. I mean, who the fuck is surprised? I didn't very much like that last third of Orb, so it was out there for me. Didn't watch Togepi. Damn, man, you missed one of the best animes last year. ReZero, not surprised. I mean, with options like the OVA of Konosuba, Campfire Cooking, Twisted Wonderland, The Dad, and Zenshu. Gosh, man, I mean, I would hope ReZero would win with the popularity contest that it is. Personally, I pick Zenshu because I'm not caught up to ReZero, but I get it. I'm not really that surprised for ReZero. It's a good show, so I get it. Best action. Now we're going to start having some problems over here, right? Only competition ReZero will have next year is Mushoku Tensei. Exactly. Daddy Isekai Zenshu was better for me. Yeah, I agree. But I also haven't caught up to ReZero, so so action, right? Dandadan, I think, hit it out of the like holy shit, man. Season 2 was really good. Gachiakata's Core 2 also was really good with some fights. Kaiju didn't really care that much this season. One Piece, I'm not watching One Piece, but I've seen some animation. And even My Hero, I'm a little surprised My Hero actually did not get the award, honestly, this season. But it was going up against Soul Leveling, so what the fuck do you expect, man? Like, holy shit, dude. What did I pick? Let me see. Best action, I put Dandadan. But yeah, that was my personal opinion. So like I said, I personally would have been happy with everything except these two, because Kaiju I just was not a fan of in Season 2. I think Kaiju Season 2 sucks. I think I gave the first season, if I remember correctly, like an 8, and then I think I gave like Season 2 a 6. I think that's what I did. But yeah, just Soul Leveling's gonna win anything. It's basically in its category. So yeah, fuck that. One Piece and My Hero both had better animation. Yeah, I agree, man. Best comedy is Dandadan. So I'm happy. I'm actually not like mad that this won, but at the same time, I'm like, really? We're only gonna give the one award to Dandadan for comedy, dude? Like, I don't know, man. That just also felt like a kind of like stab, like, you know, to the chest. I think Witch Watch had me dying laughing. Like I said, I think I voted Witch Watch because I barely laughed Dress Up Darling Season 2. I don't really laugh usually in Spy Family. Ranma, I was not having a good time in Season 2, and I did not watch City of Animation, so, I guess it's fine that Dandadan won. I just think it's a little weird because, like, when I think Dandadan, I really wouldn't personally be like, oh yeah, it's comedy. Like, like, I get that it is a comedy, you know, because of, like, the characters and, like, the absurdities that, like, happen in the show. But, like, yeah, dude, like, I don't know. 100 Girlfriends snubbed for comedy. I know, man. Where's 100 Girlfriends, man? Because that has me dying laughing. Dragonfire Blooms with Dignity. I'm actually really happy about this. I personally think this was my favorite romance anime that aired last year. Blue Box was pretty good. Even Honey Lemon Soda was good. Dress Up Darling, I get. Dandadan, I get it, but like, why? Like, I feel like you could have put something else there. Rama, whatever. So yeah, I don't really have a personal problem with this. I think this is great. I'm really happy it won Best Romance. I think it's a great romance. Art style, not really surprised. I think I even voted for Gachiakata's art style. Because besides City, I did not finish Kowloon, so I don't know what the art and animation really looked like. Biggest W award of the night. I agree, man. Fragrant Fire was also my pick. Glad to see that we all agree there. Like I said, you know, when it comes to Gachiakata, I voted for Kowloon. Okay. Kowloon, like I said, I never finished it, so I don't really entirely remember what it looked like. But personally, I think City would have been a great pick, but it's not mainstream, so of course it didn't win. Dandadan's pretty cool. Even Apothecary is fine. Hikaru Dies is actually interesting, because I do think the art style is interesting, but I don't know if I would, like, put it as best. You know, but Gachiakata absolutely, I think, deserved that award. Best Director. So we got Apothecary, My Hero, Dandadan, Hikaru, basically the 6 nominees for Anime of the Year, right? So, again, when it comes to Apothecary, I've heard really great things about the directing and the choices they've done for the light novel and how they've adapted things. So, like, from what I've heard, it's true that they've slowed down the pacing and they're adapting almost every single thing in those novels. That's awesome. So, if that's a big, that's a big thing for anime. So, like, if that's doing that, then congrats. My Hero, I think it's fine. I don't really know if there's really big director choices, I would say, but yeah. Dandadan, I think, was good. Even Takapi's director, I think, was great. Can't really say anything about the other two because I don't really remember or know much. I voted Dandadan, but I would have loved Takapi. I absolutely agree. I believe I voted Takapi for that category. But yeah, I think it's fine. Character design, I'm not really surprised Gachi Akita took that one either. It's very stylistic. That's kind of why it was probably put up in these awards, because it was gonna take anything art related. Because it looks great. I mean, I get it. It looks really good. But I think Takapi also could have won that award too. Dress Up Darling as well. I get it. The cosplay and stuff. Dandadan, I think, is good. One Piece and Apothecary, so yeah, I think Gachi Akita was fine, but I probably would have preferred Takapi. Solo Leveling, so of course, animation, because this is the new Demon Slayer, so it has to win everything. So, let's see. Not a fan, don't care. Most people are probably like, oh, the Beru fight and everything at the end of Season 2, and that's all that they're fucking thinking about. Besides, Season 2 was just action, action, and action, besides, like, an episode where he cried, so, yeah. Like I said, Takapi, I don't think it really deserved it. My Hero, I think it looks fine. I personally, like, you look at these, right, and you're like, what mainstream show is going to rival Solo Leveling? Besides maybe My Hero, I really think Dandadan got, like, screwed, because I just don't think, Dandadan is mainstream, but it's not mainstream like My Hero or Solo Leveling. And I really think that's a big reason why both Dandadan and Chainsaw Man lost, and didn't win any really awards to an extent, because it's very for mature audiences. It's rated R. It's got weird, sick jokes, I guess people could say, right? And it's probably not for a general audience. Not saying Demon Slayer really is, but technically it is. Like, I mean, kids talk about it, teenagers talk about it, adults talk about it, so it's like, makes sense why Solo Leveling is going to be the new Demon Slayer, because it just is, kind of. The other thing, like I said, My Hero, I'm really surprised. I wish it would have at least gone to that one, but, I mean, Solo Leveling, right? I don't fucking care. Alright, this fucking shit, right? This fucking shit, I just can't believe, man. I cannot believe this shit won. But what? What else was gonna fucking win? Fucking Zenshu? Like, I mean, that's the only other one besides out of the 6. I mean, yes, I get Apocalypse Hotel is in there, and I get that Gundam is in there, but who the fuck is watching Digimon, right? Like, I mean, I know some people on Twitter that are, but seriously, that's the biggest L take. Oh yeah, Solo Leveling. Yeah. Apocalypse Hotel is, yeah, Lazarus. Yeah, like, Apocalypse Hotel is a masterpiece, exactly. But, like, let me go through this, right, real quick. Who is watching Digimon? I know a couple people on Twitter, but no one is. I heard no one talk about Moonrise when this shit came out. Plus, they dropped all the episodes, I believe, on Netflix, so no one's going to know about that one. Apocalypse Hotel, I never even knew about this show until Crimson and Muffler and other people in my chat told me about it after the series ended. I had no idea this was airing in spring of 2025, which is the reason why I never watched it. But all I hear is good things about it, so it's just crazy. Like, if I haven't heard about it and I watch seasonal animes, that's wild. Like, I mean, which general audience member is going to hear that, right? Gundam I heard a little bit about when it aired in its season, but, like, Gundam, man, right? So it really only comes down to these two, and personally, I think Zenshu is the better one, and absolutely deserved that award, but They're just gonna choose Lazarus because you know the creator of Cowboy Bebop, and it aired on Toonami, and Ninja Kamui aired won it last year. So you know, let's just continue the Toonami fuck shit. Fuck that award. It's terrible. Best new series. I'm not really surprised. But who that watched Lazarus would vote for it. It was a complete shitfest. I agree, man. I agree. Even I finished the Lazarus and I thought it was terrible, man. It was trash. I'm not surprised with Gachiakta winning Best New Series. I think I voted Takapi. I'm also a big fan of Sakamoto, so like I really like Sakamoto Days, so like, you know, I would have been cool with that winning, but it's not mainstream, so it doesn't matter. Takapi, that's just holy shit, dude. Fragrant, I knew wasn't gonna win. It's in its own romance category. Hikaru, I still don't know why the heck this is still here. I don't even think it got awards. And Clevitas is just so out there. Not trying to like, you know, shit on it, but like seriously, it is so out there. Who the heck is gonna be like, oh yeah, best new series is Clevitas, right? It makes sense that Gachiakta won, but damn, poor fucking Takabi, dude. I'm so like. I'm so upset that Takabi didn't win anything, dude. One Piece, yes, this is basically the category for One Piece. Yes, even though Donadon's still airing and Kaiju Number 8 and Solo Leveling and Spy Family, they're not long enough to be like One Piece. So the only other one that really could have rivaled it was My Hero, which I personally thought was actually going to win. I'm a little surprised. But no, they're going to keep it with One Piece because One Piece is mainstream, so... I voted Clevitas. Yeah, I got you, man. I think Takabi should have won. All right, so we're up at Film of the Year, right? Demon Slayer. Fucking course, because it's either Demon Slayer or Solo Leveling, right? 100 Meters I never watched, but I've heard mixed feelings about it. Mononoke, Scarlet, and the Rose of Versailles. I don't know why the fuck these are here. I guess they needed like 6 entries, and these are the other 3 movies that came out this year that I guess they sponsored on their Crunchyroll anime nights. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck Zombieland Saga is. That could have been a good one. So like that's pretty fucking retarded. So, like I said, you just got these 3 films, right? 100 Meters, I never watched, but again, I watched, or I've seen mixed opinions on it, and Chainsaw Man just deserved it. This is fucking bullshit, dude. Oh my gosh, like I said, I could go on and on, but, like, seriously, like, this movie was, like, basically a masterpiece, dude. The action, the animation, the characters, the soundtrack, the story arc that it adapted, Reize, Denji, the emotional drama, and just like everything of it, man, was just so peak. And Demon Slayer is one of 3 movies, so you're telling me this could win next year or whenever Demon Slayer comes out. Like, holy shit, dude. When the next movie comes out, it could get nominated. It's going to get nominated, and then the third one, and it's just going to keep winning. So this is just retarded, dude. Chainsaw Man got robbed, and yeah, that's it. I mean, the Demon Slayer movie made, exactly, numbers don't lie, though, true. And that's true. But I've also seen something where, like, if, you know... If this was truly based off numbers, then like why aren't we calling it the box office awards? Like I don't know, man. It's just it's retarded, man. It's dumb. It's dumb. And now we're at Anime of the Year, which I think is actually, you know, not which is not a bad pick, I should say, but absolutely not my pick. I don't get why Takapi, you know, lost. I don't get why, I guess, like, other than Takapi, like, oh my gosh, that really would have been the only other one. So, like, that's why I think I'm not that mad that My Hero won, because, like, you know, it's its final season. We kind of expected this, right? But I just think Takabi should have won. It was my anime of the year, if not, like, out of these 6. Let's see, because nobody likes drama. That's why, exactly. My Hero winning will age good, but Takabi, man, I agree. I have arrived late. Welcome, man, welcome. That's the reason I didn't even watch it. I just think that Takapi deserved it out of all 6 of these. But again, I'm not going to be like, cry over My Hero winning because it's My Hero. It's not the worst thing. These aren't really the worst options. I just think they could have been better. Like I said, really the only thing I'm personally pissed off about is Demon Slayer. It should have been Chainsaw Man. The soundtrack should have been Chainsaw Man, and then Lazarus. It just should have been Zenshu, dude. Because that's just fucking retarded. Other than that, and like I said, I really hate that Soul Leveling keeps sweeping action and animation, but, like, they need a new Demon Slayer, so, like, what the fuck are they gonna do, man? I think other than that, personally, these weren't bad awards like most people were really, like, talking about, because I think Fragrant Flower absolutely deserved, best romance. Even Gachi Akata with the art and or with the background art and character design and stuff like that. Like, I think it absolutely deserves it. Even ReZero winning Isekai, I think, is fine. And best drama with Apothecary. And even Mao Mao being best character and supporting character being Bakugo. Like I said, I really don't have that many complaints about it besides the 3 big ones I mentioned. If Crunchyroll can keep, adding, new series and not like, let's do the same exact 6 and not expand, like, I'm really happy to see that they put Blue Box in there and Honey Lemon Soda and a Clevites and Witch Watch. Like, it's stuff like that, that I'm like, thank you. There are other animes than, like, the 6 you did, but even To Be Hero X not being on here really fucking sucks, man. Like, oh my gosh, dude. And it sucks that Danadon couldn't get any awards, but yeah, that's basically my thoughts and feelings on it. Takabi is too miserable for the average human, not surprised, exactly. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was a big reason why it didn't win. That's the reason why I didn't watch it. Nah, fuck Chainsaw Man. What do you mean, fuck Chainsaw Man? I absolutely, I think it absolutely should have won those 2 categories it was in. So, I guess comparing it from last year, these were better, but like I said, man, they're gonna, Rooster Fighter may be, Rooster Fighter may be the new original one that Toonami airs that they'll put on here, and they'll give it that one. But Rooster Fighter's really good this season, so yeah, I wouldn't be. I'd hope it gets a season 2. Yeah, true. Also, no Lord of Mysteries for Isekai. I didn't watch it, so yeah. Chainsaw Man deserves more, exactly. Previous grand winners. Okay, so last year we had Soul Leveling Anime of the Year, which was just fucking retarded. So Anya won Must Protect on last year too. Holy shit, man. This category needs to go. Like, holy shit, dude. Because I already told you my opinions. Wagari was the only logical answer in that category because Mao Mao can protect herself. She injects herself with poison. Deku can protect himself. Like, it's just everyone in that category made no sense besides Anya and Wagari from Fragrant Flower. Dangers in My Heart Season 3 coming next year, and it better win Best Romance. It's been snubbed too many times. Oh, I agree, man. I hope it does, unless there's some other romance it's competing with. Chainsaw Man deserves exactly what it got. A kick in the balls. I think you're absolutely wrong. Of course, it won Best Action last year, too. And look! It had to share it with Demon Slayer with Best Animation, right? I agree with Kariko. She should have won Must Protect. Best Anime Song, yeah, Creepy Nuts. I'm not really surprised. Frieren actually won Best Background Art last year. Let's go, man. Character Design, Danadon. Comedy, Mashal. Continuing Series, Demon Slayer. Not really surprised. Director, Frieren. Yeah, I could agree with that. Best Drama, Frieren. Yeah, I could agree. Soul Leveling's Ending, yeah. And then ReZero won Best Isekai last year, too. It's got no competitors besides Mushoku Tensei, so we'll see what happens next year, man. But ReZero's just going to win. That's just a 100% prediction. I really think it's going to win. Crunchyroll's not going to support fucking Rudius, dude. It's just not. From the company that they are. Of course, he won Best Main. Dude, it was basically the Soul Leveling Anime Awards last year. Oh my gosh, but Blue Box won Best Romance. Wow. So then why was Blue Box nominated again this year? Or it was the... Oh, Too Many Losing Heroines won Best Slice of Life last year. That's awesome. That's cool. Well, yeah, that's basically my thoughts and opinions on the Crunchyroll Awards. How's everyone doing tonight? Anyone watching some, caught up to any animes? I finally did. I didn't go to bed, I think, until 6 in the morning. So, I was up all night trying to catch up on animes, dude. How's everyone feeling about stuff? This is the Normie Awards, and ReZero is more normie-friendly than Mushoku Tensei. Exactly. Those are the words I was looking for. ReZero is legitimately amazing right now. Mushoku Tensei has a lot to live up to. Yeah, I don't expect... even though I've heard Mushoku Tensei is going to get really good this next season, I just don't... I don't see it, regardless of what happens, for it to go up against ReZero Arc 6, so... but yeah, man, I mean, that's basically all I've got. Personally, I guess overall, I would say not a bad award show like Nicholas Light and Chibi are making a fucking fit over. But like, also not the best thing ever. I really think if Lazarus, got switched with Zenshu, and even if Chainsaw Man lost the movie category, I wish it would have won soundtrack, and this could have been a lot better, like in awards. I'd probably give this maybe like a 6 out of 10 for awards. It was fine. Chibi seemed disappointed Takpi didn't win anything. I'm not surprised. It was really good, dude. What do you say? Oh, it started a rewatch of Bokuben. I read it a few months ago, so I should. It's basically the best of Mushoku Tensei and the best of ReZero. It'll be interesting. I think ReZero has better storytelling in this comparison. But enough about future awards. Yeah, exactly. It's whatever. I don't take it too seriously. I think people take it very seriously, and they're just going to try to get clout off of it, like the people I've mentioned. So, I don't know, man. I really found it disrespectful, honestly. You know, call me a hater all you want. But I was, I was kind of going back and forth from the Crunchyroll stream and Nicholas Light's stream of it. And I was really, I get that it's Nicholas Light's stream and he can say whatever he wants, dude. But, he was literally complaining about the In the Pool soundtrack scene while they were, honoring a dead director, dude. And, do what you want on stream and everything, but him just, having a crash out while they're, trying to have a memorial service for this dude felt very disrespectful to me. And and then he apologized for it, and I'm just like, okay. The manga ending's so good. I stopped caring about the Crunchyroll stuff when I realized that they aren't really to be trusted. Yeah, go watch the, Anime Trending Awards, dude. They whatever they picked, I remember them picking great shit. So, yeah. Just as we close, since I haven't really made this a long stream, and just so people can wind down and everything, I'll just kind of go over this week's episodes of kind of how I'm feeling about some stuff, and then we'll call it there. Because I got a couple episodes of stuff to watch that came out today. So Witch Hat. I'm really enjoying Witch Hat. I think we all know. I already had a stream about this, so I'm going to make this quick. But just like I said, I can't wait for Witch Hat. I hope it gets a season 2. It's currently a 9 out of 10 to me right now. The characters are great. The animation, art's great. Even the story of what we've gotten so far is great. Yeah, man. Again, I'll keep telling people this. I'm on ReZero, season 2, part 2. So I'm just not caught up, but I'm glad everyone's enjoying this, and I've avoided spoilers so far. So, Class of the Elite, as you all know, is my favorite anime airing this season. Best sequel in my personal opinion. Just a huge fan. Hopefully I can get some of my buddies to watch this very soon, because it just keeps getting better and better. And we're gonna get a fight scene this week, so I'm absolutely excited for that. I have not really watched Slime at all. I think I watched 2 episodes of season 1, and that was it. Damon's, dude. Holy shit, dude! Is this show just getting better? The whole Asa hugging him. You know, she finally got her hug, dude, in the new episode. That was awesome. And just the story and lore is just getting more and more deep. And I just can't wait for it. Just love Yuru as a protagonist. Wisteria, I have not watched, but I've heard some controversial things on it. Dr. Stone's getting better. It just has taken a bit, I think, which has absolutely sucked. Their speedrunning stuff, as I've mentioned, and yeah, hopefully the ending can be good and not like most endings. Angel Next Door have not really caught up on. Best romance this season, I already kind of talked to a lot of people about it. Just really good with like Maki going through this little divorce arc with his parents and wondering if his dad actually cheated before or after the divorce. So that's interesting. And Umi, best girl for him. Marriage Toxin has kind of winded down for me. Where the beginning was really good, and not saying that it's like not good anymore, but like my hype of it has really died down for it. But I think it's still good, and the animation just is really, really good. And it's definitely making the show like awesome, like, you know, to look at. The fight scenes are just awesome. And personally, I would recommend it. The story's getting deeper and kind of darker to an extent. But it's great. I really enjoy it, and I can't wait for the hamster girl that everyone's kind of gushing about and will be glazing about very soon. Gals Can't Be Kind of Otaku is good. I just don't personally think it's like like the best thing ever in this season. As the episodes have gone on, I personally think it's just been good. It's been a solid show, but nothing like stand out as it was in the beginning, personally, for me. Ramparts has gotten a lot better after episode 5, so just like ignore the first 5 episodes and put them on the background like I did, and then start paying attention to the plot in episode 6, because it's getting a lot better, and I'm actually happy I did stick with it. It's pulling a Sense to Be a Hero this season, so yeah. Barbarian Bride, we already had this conversation. I'm reading the manga. The pacing, I don't care about it. I think the pacing sucks on the anime versus the manga, in my opinion. I still need to catch up to Bookworm. Iruma, I dropped. Nippon Sengoku, I dropped after 3 episodes. Farming Life, I need to start season 2 after finishing season 1 recently. Wanting to end this love game is interesting because I could have dropped this. But, like, what's actually really, like, kind of sold me to, like, continue this is kind of the cute interactions between the 2 main leads. It's not the best thing of all time, and I can absolutely understand why people drop this, because it can get repetitive and boring after a while. But because there's no love triangle, and there's no characters getting in each other's ways, and it's just basically them communicating and talking with each other and messing with them, it's these cute interactions that I found wholesome and like, alright, I'll watch it. Like, but it's not the best thing ever. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Age of the Four Seasons is absolutely one of the best animes ever in this season. Holy shit, we're going to war, guys! We're going to war! Seems like these last, like, 4 episodes or something, or 5, we're, like, probably going to war with, like, I guess the insurgents, or insurrections, or whatever they're called, the agents of the military or whatever. And it's great. Like, it's everything about this show is just awesome. Like, the soundtrack, the music, the art, the animation, the characters, the melodramatic parts of it, the backstories. I'm glad they're fleshing out these backstories. They're awesome, dude. I really have nothing but praise for it. Kanon's just awesome. I've actually been like rewatching the dub episodes, which is just awesome. Whoever the voice of Kanon is, I think it's Hahari from 100 Girlfriends dub. She's been just killing it, dude. I like the dub. They really killed the dub, like in a positive way. I mean, killed in a good way. Like, it's really, really good, and I highly recommend checking it out. Liar Game, I've already mentioned this, but Game 3 is right around the corner after this revival game that's going to happen, so I don't know if it'll be Core 2 when it happens, but this is probably the time right now I would tell people, jump back onto the anime, because it's just going to get better, and Game 2 was pretty solid. So it's just Game 1 that's retarded, and like, she sucks. She sucks in Game 1. Even Game 2 she sucks, but she's a lot better. So And she's going to get character development in this revival game, so better watch out for that. Teammates interesting because I had a whole fucking rant on it on Friday. But I just think the first 4 filler episodes sucked, and then the animation kind of improved, the art kind of improved a little, and the story's happening. And they added the whole Lucas thing, so Arthur could basically betray him, and if you're gonna know if they make a season 3, they're gonna do the Academy arc, and Arthur's gonna beat the shit out of Lucas. So get ready for that, because it may need to be censored, because it's very fucking dark. Japanese is the same voice as Kaguya. Oh yeah, it is. I forgot about that. And she does a great job too. Akane Banashi is so interesting because I am in the minority. I am absolutely in the minority for this. I don't hate it, and there have been times where I'm like, I really want to drop this. It's just not for me. But episode 8 was half good and half bad in my opinion. I was very bored in the beginning when watching this, and then like the last half with everyone being on stage with the Rakugo, especially this guy that did like his own modern Rakugo stuff, was really entertaining. And I just think it's a hit and miss sometimes. Like there are moments where I'm like, okay, this is just very boring to me. And like just as an artist, like I said on stream on Friday, as an artist, I really wanted to like this. Like, I really wanted to appreciate the art and get more into it. But I just can't. It's just not for me. But it's not the worst thing I've seen, and I think the art is very impressive, and the Rakugo stories are really good and fitting. Just sometimes the anime can get a little, just, like, I don't want to say boring, but it can just get a little just, like, average at points. Which is why I have it as the rating as I do, like as a 6. Not watching Needy Girl Overdose. Kill Blue, I'll make this quick. First 3 episodes were peak. Anything currently is kind of sucked. But it's fine. I'm going to complete season 1, just to basically say I completed it. There's some rumors it's going to get an anime original ending, so we'll see how that goes. I do think the newest episode was actually a lot better, but that's not saying much compared to the last episode just kind of being really fucking bad. I hate this marriage plot. It's just so retarded, and just what I know and the spoilers that I've told a lot of my friends, it's just dumb. I like Akane Banashi a lot. One of the best this season to me. Again, I'm in the minority for it. So here's an interesting turn of events. I hated Nakamura's episode 1, but then the whole drama happened, and I wanted to watch and catch up and have the dub on in the background while seeing what are these people talking about. And I figured out the answer after catching up to the anime now, that everyone's retarded, leave the author alone, and it's just a very cute puppy love series about 2 guys, and it's actually not bad. I actually get a couple laughs out of it, so I caught up to it, and I think it's pretty good. Or I would just say it's good. It's like a 7 out of 10. Pal's Reincarnation sucked. Pawn Skirt Class Monitor is the most average rom-com I've ever seen. Don't need to kind of go into that. Just one half of the episode's good, the other half episode's bad. That's it. I love the president and vice president couple. The main couple are okay, I guess, but yeah. Rent-A-Girlfriend's probably getting dropped after season 5. Nothing's happening again since we just finished the Hawaiian arc. And that's kind of what I was there for, was the drama. Now that the drama's gone and we're just exploring Chizuru's feelings into chapter 400, basically, because that's where we are right now in the anime, is the investigation arc to see if Chizuru loves Kazuya, which gets up to the moment where she rejects him. So nothing's gonna happen. I'm kind of contemplating just like being like, yeah, I'm just gonna drop it now, because I've basically read the manga, so I know what's going to happen, or I've skimmed the manga, so I don't really need to watch this, so we'll see. I might just finish it just to say I completed season 5 and just be done with it, but whatever. The show sucks now since the Hawaiian drama arc, which was peak, is gone, so. Observation log. Again, I really enjoy this. I think Brittany had a very solid pick. when it comes to this show. I am not a villainous dude. I don't think I'll ever be. But it's just getting really more investing and interesting, and I like it. I like the romance of it. I like the story that's currently going on. The last 2 episodes have just been great. Great, entertaining, like investing episodes that I can't look away from, that to the point I really want to go look at the manga, but I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm going to wait, but it's been a while since I want the next episode now. So, I appreciate it for that. I love it when animes make me want to go, hype for next week's episode. That's what they should be doing. Strongest Pracer, I dropped, didn't really watch. Bodon's just a chill show. Besides episode 3, it's just been chill. Yeah, it's fine. I'm a villainous enjoyer, and this is definitely one of the better ones. Absolutely agree, bro. It's definitely one of the better ones. Never watched Heretical Last Boss Queen. Yozakura Family's interesting because I did watch the newest episode today, but I don't hate Yozakura. I really don't. But at the same time, it just can get very confusing, and I really barely remember what the heck happened in season 1. So I've literally had to pause the episode multiple times, looking up what this term means, what this power ability means, what happened in season 1, and I should have just done a rewatch, but it's 27 episodes, and I wasn't thinking about it at the time. It's fine. It's good. The action's good. The story's good. It's just a solid, good show. Nothing special. It's one of my lesser assassin animes out of the ones that are out. So it's good. It's whatever. Rooster Fighter. Like I said, I've been telling Muffler Tape that he's missing out. Even Crimson's missing out. Anyone that's not watching the show, I personally think is missing out. Because the animation and the fight scenes these last 3 episodes have been very, very good. It looks very pleasing to the eye, man. The animation looks fire. The story's getting in there. We're getting some lore about the hidden eggs that they all have inside them. It's really good, and we're getting a lot of backstory of what's going on, what demons correlate to the world and stuff. We just had our first death in the series, so it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's a solid 7 to me still, because it's still retarded, but I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's great. Yeah, I definitely highly recommend it personally. Yoa Sensei has bad art. Yep, that's all I'm gonna say. Always a Catch is really good. Definitely almost skipped out on this one last season, or at the beginning of the season, but Mixes and a couple of other people kind of got me to start watching it, so I did, and I'm glad I did, because it's really good. It's just, when Crimson catches up, it's just gonna get a lot better, because I laugh a lot during this show, so I misjudged it. I should not do that, and I'm happy I started watching it again. Haibara is just retarded, but I like the drama. Yeah, I don't want to go on a whole other crash out about Uta and shit, but yeah, it's just retarded. Mao I dropped, probably not watching it. Let me see, Black Cat is interesting because I enjoyed episode 1 and everything after that, besides episode 6. Which came out last week, and then 7 this week, were actually probably one of the 2 best episodes that have came out. So because of that, I'm keeping it for now, but we'll see how far it goes, because it could get dropped any second. Killed Again, Mr. Detective just sucks. Haven't watched Kuzunoki's Garden of Gods. Vending Machine I haven't watched. Dropped Rib. Replica is just peak romance, man. I love it, dude. I love what's going on in this show, man. The wholesomeness, the drama, the stuff about the replicas getting revealed to the world. It's great. I love it. Mark is fine. Just read the manga. The Manga Cafe one is really good. I loved yesterday's episode. It's just chill and fun, dude. I love it. And I think that's basically about it. Yeah, I still gotta watch the new episode of that one. And yeah, that's basically about it, because I don't think there's really anything that's carrying over. Well, I appreciate you guys. I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you all for joining. Oh, we've been live for basically an hour. Nice. Thank you all for joining. I know this was an interesting stream, but yeah. Overall, anime is doing pretty well this season, and the Crunchyroll Anime Awards were like a 6 out of 10. So I'd probably say an upgrade from last year's, but hopefully it gets better. So that's all I could say. Thank you, Crimson, Marcel, Jeremy Turner, Alex, anyone else I might have missed that was in the chat, and thanks for chatting along with me, and hope to talk to you guys soon. Appreciate everyone for joining. This has been Arceus Rules signing out, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for joining the stream.